Hi, I'm Lennie Jr. From Kenosha, Wisconsin. I have a pro shop in Racine, Wisconsin. Well, I really liked the Summit. It was really, for me, it was pretty clean down the lane, had a really good recovery out of back end. Definitely can see this coming into play on the tournament trail for me for sure. I can see some of the higher rev guys definitely using that a little earlier. The layout I got is a 5x4 by 2.5. That layout tends to be a little cleaner down the lane for me. So I thought maybe I'll go with the layout I used and had success with a previous hybrid ball I've had like that in a symmetrical.
Hey Storm Nation, Alex Hoskins here with you, and you just saw me throwing the Summit. The biggest thing about this bowling ball that I like is the weight block on the inside, this Centripetal AI core. This is a brand new core with the same shape weight block as was in the original Marvel and the IQ Tour. There's a little bit of a density change in there, and we were actually able to get the RG to the lowest RG that we have ever had in a Storm bowling ball at 2.46. What this means for you is a faster revving action through the middle part of the lane and more hitting power as the ball goes through the pins, which you can see as these balls go down the lane.
Hey, Matt Martin, project manager here at Storm. I just got done throwing the new Summit. I drilled this ball 3x5x2. I knew this was a stronger ball, so I put a stronger layout on it to try and match what the design intent for the ball was. I really like this ball. I find it fit perfectly in between phase 2 and maybe like a Revenant. I feel like this ball will be good for a lot of different styles of bowling. Somebody that hooks it a lot and somebody that plays a little straighter.
Hey, it's Ken here, and today I threw the Summit with a 4x4x2 layout. The Summit matches well with my speed dominant style. Because I like to throw it hard, it allowed me to read the mid lanes because of the low RG, and the high diff allowed it to pick up through the mid lanes and gave me more control to the pocket.
Hi, this is Joe. I work here in the lab at Storm Products. My first shot with the Summit was wide. I was surprised to see it hook all the way back. I had Geo drill me a 4x4x2.25, which made this ball aggressive but controllable. The Summit fits somewhere between my IQ Tour and my DNA. I think I'll definitely be keeping this one in my bag.
What's up everyone, it's Dylan, your website UX UI designer. Today I got to throw the new Summit. My first impression of this ball is that it's really strong, early and smooth, and the lane should have generous amounts of oil. For me, this ball will be great for when I need to keep my angles tight and my IQ Tour is just getting too far down the lane and can't get into a roll. I think you'll really enjoy this ball when you need something for lots of oil.
Hey guys, Chayton here. Just got done throwing the Summit, and I've got to be honest, for a strong symmetrical ball, which typically doesn't match up for me, this one was amazing. I was bowling after Dylan, which had me start pretty far left, and she just kept on digging. As you can see, no matter how far left I got, the ball just kept shaping predictably down lane, and it's going to be one of my favorite reactive pieces in the lineup.
Hey folks, it's Steve Klemkin, and if you take a look at my Summit here and watch the motion, I think it's really distinct what you see, the shape that it creates throughout the mid lane, and also the motion that we get through the back end and through the pins. Now for me, this is a very aggressive and strong bowling ball, but it's a symmetrical, so it's one that I can use for a multitude of purposes, and it gives me a very strong shape off the back end, allows me to move my feet in deeper, but again, the shape down here, you're looking at what it creates in the mid lane and through the pins and on the back end. This ball never quits. I'm actually loving the shape I get out of this ball.
Hey Storm Nation, this is Marcia Klemkin, wife staffer here at Storm Bowling Products. So I put my favorite, most versatile layout of 4 1/8 by 5 1/4 by 3 1/4 layout in it. And it's very similar to the Phase 2, except I saw some more mid-lane reaction out of it. So I think it's gonna give me some overall a little bit more hook than the Phase 2. I could really see this as a ball that I start with on medium length patterns with some medium volume when I really wanna get a good read out of what's happening on the lanes and use it as my benchmark ball.
What's up everyone? Chad here again. So I'm always looking for ways to get my ball to pick up in the mid lane, and usually my first option is to scuff up the surface. I'll also use shorter buffers, so I usually gravitate more towards pin-up layouts. But balls with a higher RG, like the high road, are more resistant to changing direction down lane because it takes more energy for me to spin them up. And I didn't experience that with the Summit. It noticeably and visually revved up earlier and gave me more command of the mid lane without even having to touch the surface.
Hello, my name is Gio. The Phase 2 is one of my favorite symmetrics. Compared to the Summit, the Phase 2 is naturally cleaner. The TX23 cover, which is the update of the TX16, reads the mid-lane earlier, and it will be a great complement to my Phase 2 when I need more hook or something stronger. I really found myself having to move my feet left, so I will be finding this ball useful later on the day when I need to open angles and I need to hook the lane.
Hey Storm fans, Hank Boomershine here. We wanted to try something different, and we wanted to kind of think, can we go away from a round core technology to an AI technology using facet? Can we create a difference in the way the ball goes through the pins? Going down this AI technology, we've found that we've created that little bit of difference.
Hi, my name is Harry Mickelson. I'm from Pasco, Washington. Just threw the new Summit bowling ball and kind of a high pin on it. Thing that amazed me about it was I'm not a high rev guy, but I was able to move inside and still have the ball corner up. I don't get many like that. I think this ball's it's going to be a privileged spot in my bowling bag.
What is up, Storm Nation? Kendle Miles here, and we're talking Summit. I've been a big fan of our symmetrical hybrid bowling balls in the past. Coming off of Phase 3, one of my favorites, and this one does not disappoint. We're talking low RG, bunch of diff. As a high-speed player, I need that differential to make sure my ball is going to pick a middle lane and give me all the shape down lane. This ball is really unique, something I've never thrown before, and I cannot wait for it to be in my bag.